Good, y'all. Dr.Trehunna. So, I was actually inspired to do a video today. A lot of people was asking me, hey, Trey, can you do like a day of eating challenge? Or like, day of eating just so I can see what you eat on a daily basis. And I'm gonna just go ahead and do y'all one better. Instead, I'm gonna go ahead and do a whole supplement video, okay? So I got everything lined up. I'm gonna show you exactly what I consume on the average day, just living my life. And you can apply whatever you want towards yours, okay? But before I get into that, one thing I wanted to say was thank y'all so much for the support. All the women who was buying my program, y'all going crazy, man. And I love it. I love seeing women, they finally getting some more self-confidence in themselves because they're saying that all you needed was the information to do it. Anything you could literally put your mind to, you can do it. You just need the right information. Our people, as black people or minorities, we don't like to pay for information. We feel like it's supposed to come free, So because y'all getting the information, you had weight problems all your life like I did. And because you got the right information, the easy information, the blueprint, okay? Now you're able to lose weight faster than you can ever imagine. This is not magic. It's the right information, okay? So I want y'all, just once again, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Information is key. Ignorance is bliss until you're not ignorant anymore. All right. Now, two. Another thing I want to do before I start talking about the supplements or whatever. Your body is ultimately a servo mechanism, which means what? Your body only responds to what you put into it. You, nobody else, you. Okay. So, for instance, a lot of people think, well, carbs are bad, right? Are carbs bad? No. If you bought my program, you know carbs is not bad, right? All carbs do is an amplifier to what your goal is, okay? So for instance, you see a lot of bodybuilders, they eat what? A lot of chicken and rice, which is a carb and a protein. You eat carbs and a protein, you're gonna get big and strong. You're gonna get muscular, okay? Or stronger or leaner. If you eat a lot of carbs and fat, that's the average American diet, piece of cookies, pasta, all that stuff. You're gonna get fatter. That's why you see a lot of bigger people at buffets, but if you look at their plate, look at the information they're telling their body, they're literally telling their body to get fatter, okay? If you give your body protein and fat, you're basically telling your body, hey, I want you to start running off your own body fat and retain your muscle. That's how you get leaner, okay? So once again, life is all about cause and effect. Life is all about opportunity cost. Everything is about a decision that you decide to make. So if you're having weight problems now, believe it or not, that was a decision. It wasn't your fault because you was unaware. You was oblivious. But now, if you join my program, this is your problem because you're choosing to have problems, okay? So the reason why I went down that soliloquy or down that lane was because now I have some women, it's only like out of 40, it might be like 2 or 3 that will hit me up and say, hey, Trey, I would like a refund because I noticed that this wasn't a customized meal plan and I just feel like this is not, it's not personalized for me. The irony is what I do. The reason why I didn't give you a personalized meal plan is simply because I want you to learn why your body works like this. I'm not going to give you a specific meal plan because my meal plan might be different from you. I might like salmon. You might like Chilean sea bass. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, what my program does, I teach you exactly how food operates in your body so you can create your own meal plan that's sustainable for you versus me just saying, oh, you want to lose weight? Cool. Put some salmon on your plate, put some broccoli on your plate. That's your meal plan. Why do people want that? I just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But people really want that. People do not want to learn and put in the work. That's the problem with our generation. We just want handouts to everything. You know what I'm saying? So because you want handouts, you're saying, hey, well, I don't feel like this program is going to work just for the simple fact that it's laid out for me, but I got to make my own decisions. That's what people hate. People don't like holding themselves accountable. You see what I'm saying? Just like if you go get work done, you get a BBL or you get a fat transfer, whatever you want, S-curve, right? Here's the thing. If you look at statistics, the average person who gets that S-curve or gets that fat transfer, they gain the weight back in like 5 years. You want to know why? They didn't fix the underlying reason why they got weight problems in the first place. So you're going to go back to your old habits. Oh, you look good now. But you're going to go back to your old habits, which is going to do what? Day by day, time after time, you're going to gain that weight right back. Because you didn't fix the underlying reason. You just want a handout. Hey, tell me exactly what to do, and I'm going to just do it that way. And then after I'm done, I'm just go ahead and apply it my way. That's not going to work like that. That's why if you're on my program or if you DM me, you've probably seen me say, I want you to go back to your book. I want you to read or watch this video in particular. Why? Because I'm literally telling you, I'm trying to get you to remember, and it's all about repetition. Everything in life is about repetition. In order for you to be good at something, you got to do it multiple times. You didn't just start walking when you was a kid. You got up, you fell, you got up, you fell, you got up, you walked 2 steps, you fell, you got up, walked 4 steps, you fell. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to go through that walking process. A lot of people don't want to crawl. People trying to run before they walk. Life doesn't work like that. So if I make you keep doing something over and over again, if I keep making you retaining the information that you paid for, then guess what? You're going to have this information, this knowledge inside your head for life. You're good for life. Literally, you'll never have weight problems again. That's why I keep doing it. Makes sense? Because just like, what is 12 times 6? Some people didn't have an answer right there for you. Some people had to probably pull out their fingers, right? But people knew 72. Why? Because there was one point in time your mom was helping you do your timetables. There was one point in time where if you was in elementary school, they made you do the little speed multiplication test. And now you know 12 times 6 is 72. Now you know 7 times 6 is 42. Now you know 13 times whatever, 13 times 10 is 130. But a lot of people don't know that off the top of their head because they didn't put in the work. See how that works? So what I want y'all to do, you're going to purchase this program, just know you're investing into your life. Your future self is going to thank you. You just got to learn the information, because if you Google something once, if I Google almonds, right, and I see my almonds that I like to eat, the brand that I like to eat has 35 grams of carbs, and I always eat these almonds, I'm going to know for the rest of my life, hey, these almonds that I usually pick up has 35 grams of carbs. Just like now, I have women hitting me up all the time. They're saying, yo, Trey, I be picking up my little sodas or my kombucha teas that I used to drink all the time. I can't even do that to myself anymore. Why? Because you know, you're aware to what to look out for, right? Just like for men, if we was out in the wilderness and we know the differences between snakes, right? If I see a garden snake, I'm not gonna jump and be afraid of a garden snake because I know what type of snake that is. But if I see a rattlesnake, I'm going to jump at it. Why? Because I know what a rattlesnake can do. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't know nothing about food or nothing about snakes, right? So because you know nothing about snakes, you see a snake, you think all snakes are dangerous. I'm afraid of this snake. See how that works? So if you trying to rely on me, let's say I pass out and die, have a heart attack right now, and you saying, oh, well, this program didn't work because Trey didn't help me X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? That don't work because I already laid out the blueprint for you. Okay? So just like a recipe, which is why I go back to that. It's like just literally like a recipe. The byproduct will always be the same if you have the right ingredients. I'm giving you the ingredients. I'm making you put it together. I'm making you hold yourself accountable. Because if you hold yourself accountable, once you hit your goal weight, you're never going to gain it back. Because you did it. You did it, not me. I just gave you the information. You did it, right? Just like if I buy you a Ferrari, and let's say you busted your ass for 5 years and you buy yourself a Ferrari. Which Ferrari would you treat better? Mine's that I bought you or yours? The one that you purchased yourself. Why? Because you actually spent your hard-earned money, put some blood, sweat, and tears into this Ferrari. So you're gonna do donuts in my Ferrari that I buy you, but that one you're gonna take a little bit, get better care of it. You're gonna get it waxed. You're gonna get it detailed. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to know this information for your body, so you're taking care of your body for life. You know what I'm saying? And you know why your body responds to things like that. You know? So that's what I'm here for. And today, after that whole excerpt, I'm gonna go ahead and teach y'all exactly what supplements I use on an average day, okay? So boom, we're gonna start off with protein, okay? So you see this? It's a protein shake, right? Now, I'm gonna teach you a little thing about protein, how it works, how it operates. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient. This is the most important macronutrient. Everything runs off amino acids basically in your body, which is protein, okay? Now, here's the thing. A lot of women, they was taught that, oh, protein is good. So you know what? What y'all would do is y'all go ahead, wake up in the morning, before you do anything, you didn't work out, you didn't lift a spoon yet. You going ahead and making yourself a protein shake, right? But you're thinking you're doing something for your body. You're not. Your body's gonna literally store that as nothing but fat. Why? Because you didn't work out, okay? So one thing I want y'all to remember throughout this whole entire video, supplements is literally that, it's what I just said, a supplement. It needs a foundation first or a base before it can work. So if you're drinking protein shakes without actual real physical protein, these are lamb chops, real physical protein. If I drink that protein shake without having this, my body can't absorb as much. And my body can store it as fat though. See what I'm saying? But you also gotta give your body a reason to store it at the way you want. So if you're not utilizing your muscles, if you just wake up in the morning and drink a protein shake, your body's gonna store it as fat. It's that simple. But if you come after a workout and then you drink some protein shake with real protein, believe it or not, you're gonna actually get more bang for your buck if you do it that way, okay? So from now on, always drink your protein shake in your window if you're on my program, ladies. In your window. If you're drinking protein shakes and you didn't work out not one time, if you didn't lift one weight, it has no purpose of a protein shake. So once again, just so you have an idea, you see how full this is, right? It's probably about halfway. You know how long I had this till? I had this since November 2019. Okay? So the main consumer for protein, believe it or not, or protein powders and little stuff like that, is women. Why? A lot of women don't know you need a complete protein to even make this work. A lot of men eat their protein, okay? So save yourself the couple $50, $60, $70. If you're not physically working out at a gym, you don't need protein. Not a protein shake or anything of that nature, okay? Now, since we're on the workout topic, I got a little pre-workout. It's kind of still full. I'm not a big fan of pre-workout. Can you have this? Yeah, you can have it. If you feel like you want to, get a little more jittery or amped. I personally don't need this. I feel like I don't like how I feel off this. So I don't use it. But can you have pre-workouts? Yes, you can. Just if you do have pre-workouts on my program, just take a little note, okay? Because your body's gonna let you know or respond to everything that you do. It's about you to track the data, okay? So you can have pre-workout, recommend C4, but do you need it for a workout, ladies? No. Because if you teach your body how to burn off body fat or run on body fat, believe it or not, we'll have energy. Like I worked out today and I'm literally not hungry. I know for a fact I won't be hungry till like 5 o'clock, So eat when you're physically hungry. Your parents or your grandparents couldn't just wake up one day and go directly to McDonald's. They couldn't do that because McDonald's didn't exist. McDonald's wasn't popping like that. In the 1920s, 1930s, this is the only generation where we can get some food with a button, literally. So if you can get some food with a press of a button, we're gonna have more weight problems because we're not working for the food. Just like the women getting fat transfers and they get big again, or they gotta get the procedure done again. You didn't fix the underlying issue. You didn't fix the underlying condition. Okay? So learn how to eat properly now so you're good for the rest of your life. Everything's about repetition, okay? 2, so a lot of women ask me on my program about my little matcha green tea bomb. Perfect, absolutely perfect, okay? So here's how it works. So every morning, me personally, I might take me a little shot, matter of fact, just to show you. I literally do it straight like this. Give me a little shot. Boom, that's all I do. I'll take me a shot of that. I personally don't really like green tea. That's why I don't think I got any green tea anymore. I'll probably do it away. But if you mix matcha green tea with apple cider vinegar, maybe just a shot, nothing crazy, what happens is it lowers or gives your body's glucose levels, it lowers it. All right, so apple cider vinegar changes the pH in your body, okay? And it also lowers insulin. So if your body lowers insulin, your body basically suppresses its appetite and it starts to mobilize more fat. Your body's able to utilize more fat when your insulin is lower. Okay, so the matcha green tea, which is why I specifically say get matcha green tea, okay? It got some catechins in it, especially epigalactic catechin 3 gallate, basically ECGC for short, all right? But basically what this does is because it's pulverized catechins, your body can absorb it 2 times faster than regular green tea, okay? So because it can, your body can mobilize it 2 times faster and absorb it 2 times faster, you know what happens? You get double the effects, okay? And because it got a caffeine component into it, your body is gonna be able to burn more body fat, but because you lower your insulin, your body's able to mobilize more body fat, which means what? Your body's a fat burning machine, okay? So you can have, once again, just a shot or 2 max. I don't want y'all be drinking matcha green tea and apple cider vinegar all day. Don't do that, okay? This is just for here and there, okay? But this is also perfect for a cheat meal. If you're wilding, like let's say after a weekend of wilding out and you just think about it real quick or you're in the house, then what I do is after a crazy cheat meal, I had some ice cream, I had some drinks, all that, I'd probably take a shot of this. And believe it or not, once again, this is like your body, right? And when insulin is high, when insulin is spiked in your body, what's gonna happen is your body is want to store everything that's already inside your body into, or it want to shuttle it to wherever you want it, or whatever type of things you gave it. So for instance, if you gave your body a lot of carbs, which carbs spikes your insulin, that's the whole purpose of a carb, and chicken, right? You're basically telling your body to store this amino acids or protein into my muscles. This is made out of nothing but muscle, amino acids, protein shakes right here, right? Now, if I'm eating a whole bunch of pizza, and the insulin is up because of the carbs, the bread in the pizza, right? And I'm getting my body a lot of fat. I'm telling my body, hey, get fatter. That's what you're telling your body. So if you're eating a whole bunch of pizza, a whole bunch of McDonald's, a whole bunch of stuff like that, you're not reading the label, then you're literally putting, and anything goes now. But ultimately, you're telling your body, you're signaling to your body literally to store fat. So you shouldn't be surprised if you're gaining fat, especially if you're not reading the label. Okay, so that's why I keep going back to read every label. Okay, and we read the labels even in supplements. I read the label for my protein shake. So for instance, if you're on my program, I told you this is the brand that I get. Okay, but this is ProBioCare. All right, but basically this is a probiotic. Right now, what I tell you to do is make sure you get a lactobacillus blend in your probiotic. Okay. And a bifidobacterium blend, all right? Why? Because if it's a proprietary blend, I don't know if y'all can see that, but if it's a proprietary blend, what that basically means, I could sprinkle in some of the good things, a whole bunch of filler. But I can basically still label it as a probiotic. It's crazy, but the FDA allows companies to, mess with the system or play with the system. So I can literally say, hey, like a chicken salad, right? A chicken salad, if I make a whole salad and I put 1 drop of chicken, I could call that chicken salad, right? Technically. That's what these companies be doing with these labels. That's why I want you to read every label, no matter what, because you want to be aware, everything's about awareness, of what you're putting into your body in the first place, okay? So I personally get ProBioCare. You don't got to get the exact same brand as me, okay? But ultimately, if you read yours and you see lactobacillus or bifidobacterium blend, you're okay. That's it. You're okay. Don't overthink it. Don't reinvent the wheel, all right? ProBioCare, this is what I use. It's pretty good, all right? But check them out. Another thing. So, ladies, y'all always will want some biotin or keratin. That's what I got. Some keratin, got biotin, and then with collagen, hair, skin, and nails, have your skin a little bit more radiant and all that stuff. But that don't mean nothing if you are not taking in fish oil. Okay? So out of everything that you see here, the most important one is this. You know why? This takes care of your heart, the most important, right? Because this is a muscle. You need to take care of your heart. It takes care of your eyes. It takes care of your skin. It takes care of fat. It helps your body. Basically, it regulates your body's hormones. It makes you feel better. You see what I'm saying? So because you feel better, because your hormones are more regulated, you could tackle the day a little bit better. You just feel like you got more energy throughout the day, you know, because your body's running the most optimally. Okay, so a lot of people have problems taking in omega-3 fatty acids. I actually just started eating seafood personally like 2 or 3 years ago, but in order to supplement it, because I do not eat seafood, get some omega-3s, okay? This is 400 milligrams EPA, DHA 200 milligrams. You don't gotta be this. Don't gotta be exactly this. Don't say, hey, Trey, does it gotta be the exact same one? It don't, okay? But as long as you taking any type of fish oils, you are good, okay? You're on a better path than you wasn't taking fish oil. MCT oil, it basically helps your body produce more ketones. Now, once again, this is not a keto program, but when your body's running off ketones, you're literally allowing your body to run off fat as fuel, okay? So once again, think of your body as like a hybrid car. On an average day, we make our bodies run off electricity, which is carbs or sugar. Why? Because we've been conditioned to eat 3 to 5 times a day. We're not conditioned to eat when you're hungry. Just like your grandparents, they could be hungry as fuck, right? And what's gonna happen if they try to go outside and try to get some food? Back in the day in 1920s, they're not gonna get no food. They gotta catch it. They gotta make it. They gotta do something. They gotta kill the chicken. They gotta do something. They can't just wake up and say, oh, I want some 7-Eleven, and they can go and get some chips. People couldn't do that. So because you've been conditioned, life is all about choices, to eat 3 to 5 times a day, we're starting not to listen to our body. We don't intuitive eat. We eat on a schedule. That's the wrong way to look at everything, okay? So this helps your body produce ketones. I actually use this because it actually helps your sleep, because your body's able to receive even more oxygen once you take it. So if you want to have a better night's sleep, I would advise you to go ahead and take like maybe just a tablespoon or a teaspoon, preferably, probably like an hour before you go to sleep. Believe it or not, you're gonna get a little bit of better sleep, okay? Now, and that's because it's a short chain fatty acid. So it's not, your body cannot store this no matter. You can drink this whole thing. Even though it's nothing but fat, your body cannot store medium chain triglycerides as real body fat, okay? It can only use this as energy, all right? So do not be afraid of this. But once again, this is not a keto program. Please do not make fat bombs. Do not put this in your coffee and say, oh, well, Trey, I had a keto fat bomb. Because it's not keto. All right. Now, if you're having this, if you keep giving your body a lot of dietary fat, ladies, guess what your body's going to stop burning? Body fat. This fat. Because every single time I burn this away, you're bringing it back. You see what I'm saying? So that's why this is not keto. Do not focus on having more fat. If you're doing keto on my program, there's a problem. Cool? Creatine. This is amazing. One of the best things since sliced bread, honestly, if you're trying to build muscle. Now, ladies, a lot of women don't like to be bloated. A lot of women don't like to see fluctuations in the scale. If you're taking creatine, you're going to see fluctuations on the scale because it forces your body to hold in more intracellular fluid, which means what? Your body's going to hold on to more water. But because your body is able to hold on more water, your body's able to produce more power. Okay, so you're going to lift a little bit stronger. You probably might get a couple more reps in. Because you're getting a couple more reps in, you just magically got some super strength. Now you're going to build your body faster, you know? So you don't have to do like a low load. You can just have 5 grams a day if you want to gain and build your body. So if you're not ready to build your body, if you're not psychically or mentally prepared to see that scale go up, do not take creatine yet. Wait until you're ready. Okay, enjoy your body that you got now for a couple months, and then once you're ready to start building, start taking creatine. Okay, so once again, once you're ready to start building, creatine, protein shakes. If you're not working out with real weights, never touch a protein shake. Period. All right. Now, everybody always need a vitamin or 1-a-day vitamin. Okay, it could be a 2-a-day, whatever. But just have a vitamin or 1-a-day, something where you're basically covering all bases, okay? Because the average American, that we're very deficient in that, vitamins that we actually need, Okay, fat-soluble vitamins, water-soluble vitamins. We are our diets as Americans, because we eat a lot of processed foods, a lot of foods that don't have anything into it, a lot of empty calories. Basically, we are vitamin deficient. So always throw in one of these, okay? These are essential, okay? This is like top 3 as well. So other than this, fish oils and creatine, these are the most important. All right. Now, ladies, if you want to feel a little bit more sharper as far as like mental clarity, I want you to go ahead and get some calcium and magnesium. All right. A lot of people are deficient in this. And ironically, you know what's happening? You've seen, if you look at statistics, anxiety, and people are having more episodes of panic attacks. Now, you know why? This is the only time in human history where we've been the most magnesium deficient. 1 + 1 always equals 2. Okay, so if you have panic attacks and sometimes anxiety, or you see anxiety symptoms like me, believe it or not, I do. When I take these, I never feel like that way. I never feel that way, period, ever. Okay, so get some calcium and magnesium pills like that. Just take one a day. It's kind of a big tablet, just gonna be honest with you. So just be mindful of that. Don't kill yourself. All right. But it helps mental clarity. Let your body's neurons, your brain neurons drop, fire off faster. So basically, like, when you walk into a room and you be like, why'd I walk into here? Like, you have less of those, you're just more sharp. Okay. I did that. If you want some black maca root, I take this here and there. You don't really need this, but basically it gives your body more energy, and that's good. It's good for stamina. It's good for sexual libido as well. So ladies, if you're trying to go ahead and get pregnant, take some black maca root. It'll get the job done, to be honest. Last but not least, Benefiber, okay? Now, the reason why I'm touching up on Benefiber is because I hear sometimes on my program, some women say, hey, Trey, I'm constipated. I don't know what's going on, okay? So here's how I want you to think about fiber, okay? Fiber is a myth as far as we all learn that, you need fiber in your diet, all right? So the reason why, or what fiber does, it basically brings everything in your body collectively together, right? So it kind of like acts like a mold, or like almost like some silly putty. So everything is sticking into it, and then because everything's sticking to it, it's gonna come out your body, right? But here's the thing. Think about traffic, right? Let's say you're coming off the freeway and it's nothing but traffic. If you add more cars on a traffic highway, or on the highway itself, is it gonna make traffic go faster? No, right? But that's what you was taught with fiber. Hey, you have more fiber because you're bringing in more things into your body. It's gonna just push it all out. No, okay? So you do not need fiber. Believe it or not, the human body is not supposed to poop every single day. Believe it or not, you really are not supposed to be pooping more than 3 times a week. You want to know why? Because poop is literally your body letting you know that, hey, you're giving me too many calories. I cannot do nothing with this. So now I have to excrete it, just like pee. If you drink a lot of water, right, what's going to happen? You peeing 5 to 6 times that day, 7 to 8 times, right? So if you're giving your body a lot of bullshit, a lot of stuff that it cannot do nothing with, it's going to try to excrete it out by any means necessary. Make sense? So with that being said, now if you're eating exactly your caloric intake, like a lot of women naturally do on my program, right? Also, if you are making your body burn body fat, you're going to do less pooping. Why? Because everything that you're giving your body's keeping it. You're giving your body the essential things that it needs. It's not going to excrete it. We need this. All that little donuts that you had yesterday, we don't need that. We can poop that out. That's why the days where you eat heavier after a cheat meal, ladies, that's probably the days you probably realize, oh, dang, I did poop that day. Oh, dang, every day I do wild out, or every day I have a little bit more fun, I do poop that day. That's how it works. If you fast for 4 days, you're not putting nothing in your mouth. How are you going to poop if you're not putting nothing in your mouth? But once again, nobody just taught these little things to you with your body, right? So once again, ignorance is bliss until you're not ignorant anymore, ladies. My job is for y'all to, I just love when people start believing in themselves. All right. Because there was a point of time in my life where I didn't believe in myself. Right. Now, every thought that I have in my head, I say, you know what? Do it. I trust myself now. And since I started trusting myself, I've been having the best results in my life because I trust I don't second guess myself anymore. I want y'all to get yourself in that position, but it cannot start unless you get your body right, physically and mentally. Okay? So once again, just last little recap. Benny fiber. Do you need this? You don't really need this, but if it helps you sleep better at night and you just like to stay on the toilet, get some Benny fiber. Okay? What you do need. Probiotic. Gut flora health is the most important thing. Every disease starts in your gut, literally. Anything you could possibly think of, cancer, dementia, all that. Dementia, that's literally diabetes of the brain, which means what? Sugar filled your brain up to the point and it corroded it. That is dementia. The only way you can get the dementia is if you are eating wild foods, okay? Or sugar-based foods, carb-based foods, okay? So, keratin, important. All right. Fish oils. This is important. Please get you some fish oils. Okay. And once again, ladies, calcium, magnesium if you have episodes of panic attacks or anxiety symptoms. Okay. I personally started doing this and I just started to get more. I feel better when I have some calcium, magnesium. Okay. But creatine, if you're trying to gain weight. Okay. And if you're trying to sleep better, MCT oil. All right. It's going to help you with your sleep. It's going to give you a little bit more energy throughout the day too. So am I saying you can never have MCT oil? You can have MCT oil. Just know its benefits for. It's going to help you or start your body, allow your body to start producing more ketones, which in effect is going to help you burn body fat in the long run. But it still got calories in it. And it also has 140 calories per tablespoon, which means what? If you're doing it willy-nilly and you're not measuring it out, ladies, then you're drinking 500 calories and you didn't get nothing for it, you know? So that's why I just want you to be mindful of it. That's why I want you to put yourself in a position, a power position where you know exactly what's happening in your body because you're aware of it, because you're reading everything you're putting into your body, okay? So don't reinvent the wheel. Very last thing, because I'm right here too. You see how this is at 69? So once again, I just did a video about hormesis, right? So I always put myself in a colder climate and I got no sleeves on. So my body's going to be able to produce more brown fat. My body produces more brown fat, which means what? My metabolism is a little bit faster than the average person. So these are all biohacks that a lot of women or a lot of people in black communities is not privy to. That's what I'm here for. All right. And if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to y'all soon.